Hello, Sioux Falls, and welcome to Planning Preview for the month of April. My name is Jason Bieber with the Planning Office at the City of Sioux Falls, and joining me today is our Planning Commission Chairperson, Bradyn. How are you doing, Bradyn?
Very good.
Good. Yeah, we got a little bit of a smaller agenda for April than we've had in the last couple of months, but maybe we should just get into it.
Yeah. Looks like the first item is a conditional use permit for on-sale alcohol near A Street.
Yeah, so this is a small little building, and really what they want to do is do kind of a catering company out of it, a kitchen, and then just a real small dining kind of area with a couple of tables to be able to do some real small events there. So
very good. Looks like next one is rezoning from office and live work to the C2 commercial neighborhood district in Madison and Veterans Parkway.
Yeah, so this is kind of our area up there in the northeast part of town that we've seen grow quite a bit. And really they're just looking to get a little bit more commercial as part of the area to do some more retail type uses.
North of Dolly Farm there.
Yeah, yep, and then that's that Foss Fields development, which will be nice to hopefully get Highline to go through there and connect to 6th Street at some point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. Next one, RS single family to office district on Summit.
Yeah, so this is right next to, I believe, USF. So this is a house type thing that's been used as the office forever. So it's recently changed hands, for sale, and somebody bought it, and they want to do their office and do an addition to it. So we're having them come in and rezone it to get it actually office, which it's been used for a long time. Office. Yep, yeah. Absolutely, yep.
Very good. Last one, it looks like RD1 to office district as well.
Yeah, so this is one that we saw last fall. This would be another house that was to the south of this office building where the owner here wants to use it for future expansion or possibly do another office there on Phillips Avenue, kind of just southeast of Hy-Vee. So
I see.
Yeah, so that's all we got for this month. A little bit slower than normal, which is nice to do a little catch up. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and stay tuned, Sioux Falls. Coming back after the break is we'll have Fletcher from the Planning Office to talk a little bit about our comprehensive plan RFP process. We're looking to update that over the next 2 years, so stay tuned.
Hi, and welcome to today's Maintenance Minute. My name is Seth, and I'm here with Bruce from our office here. We are housing specialists with the City of Sioux Falls. Today we're going to talk to you about energy efficient windows and how to update them. So Bruce, tell me a little bit about this window and how we can make this old double hung window more efficient.
Well, this is an older window, wood frame with single pane glass. And an older pane glass like this, single pane, is going to let a lot of cold air into the house. And usually they're a lot looser, and the finish around the edges and stuff gets deteriorated and discolored over a period of time just because of the moisture buildup in the wintertime. And this is a real easy project to do because you can just refinish this sill, and in most cases you can do that. To put a new vinyl replacement window in here, it's as simple as pulling these side stops off, taking the old sashes out, get the jam liner out, and then a vinyl pocket window will just slide into that opening.
Okay.
You can take an insulator around the edges, put the stops back on, and you're done.
So the new window essentially just sits right into the old frame.
Yep.
Of jam. Okay.
Yep.
And then the other question I had for you, this window, I don't know if you can see it, but it has the old storm window on the outside protecting the old style wood window. Is there a need for that with the new vinyl windows?
No, and actually you can't have a storm window on in a case with a new vinyl because it's going to void the warranty. With a storm window on the outside in the summertime, especially a south-facing window, the heat buildup is so much there that it can get up to 400 degrees between the panes of glass.
Okay.
And that heat will expand the vinyl so much that it will void the warranty and probably crack the corners and maybe the glass.
All right. Thanks for being here, Bruce. There you go, folks. Windows is the most cost-effective way to keep your home cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
If you'd like to see if one of our city programs can help you out, call 367-8180 or check us out online at siouxfalls.org.
Welcome back to Planning Preview for the month of April. Joining me now is Fletcher from the Planning Office. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
Yeah, so Since the last time that you were on the show, you got a brand new job. So why don't you tell the viewers at home what you're actually doing now?
Thank you. I've been promoted to senior planner in charge of future planning, which encompasses long-range planning and transportation. One of those duties that I'll be performing is over the next 2 years updating our city's comprehensive plan.
Well, congratulations on the new job and all this new responsibility that I'm sure you're super excited about.
Looking forward to it.
So let's get into that. You brought up a good point. So I wanted to have you on here because one of the big undertakings that your division of our office is going to be doing over the next 2 years is really updating the Shape Sioux Falls Comprehensive Plan, and that's going to go out to 2050, I believe, correct?
That's right. 2050 is the where we're looking out to, which is in keeping with our long-range transportation plan.
Great. And then this update, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, is more of a major update than a minor one that we did. I think about 6 years ago, we did kind of a minor update to that. Is that correct? Or?
So I believe the existing comprehensive plan was adopted in 2016. Yep. There was a minor update in 2019. Okay. So this is a major update, and we're going to be taking a look at really how the community wants to see Sioux Falls grow.
For the next 25 years, 26
Exactly.
years, right? So tell us a little bit about where you are in the current process with that plan.
So what we've been working on for the last few months is putting together a request for proposals to send out to companies and get their responses. We have received those proposals and reviewed them, and we're in the process of choosing a consultant to help us with a survey process and public participation and getting the comprehensive plan goals and ideals set.
So that would be, once you've selected the firm that you're going to decide to go with to help you with that, what will you be doing, you know, kind of in 2024 then, getting all that public participation process ready then, or?
Good question. We're going to be working on a statistically valid survey, which will be sent out, and we'll gather responses. So that way, when we're making planning decisions for out to 2050, that we're taking into account a statistically valid sampling of what the city of Sioux Falls, what the community wants to see.
And how do people get in, or how will they, do you see them getting involved in that? Is that something on the website? Are you looking to maybe send postcards out, or what's the plan for that?
I think right now everything's on the table. We haven't scoped out the services exactly with the consultant, but we do expect to see, you know, you'll see us out at things like the farmers market this summer, and there will be opportunities for stakeholders to get more involved.
Yeah, that was one of the things that you talked about there. The farmers market that was done with the downtown plan about 2 years ago was kind of a great way to interact with certain people that maybe don't get involved in some of these City of Sioux Falls projects that we want input on, to be able to go to them and get them to stop for a minute or two and actually, you know, provide us with some valuable input to help us with this process. So.
Yeah, and I think it's the comprehensive plan update is going to look a lot like that downtown plan process, where getting people involved and giving people the opportunity to have their input.
So you're doing the RFP for a company to help you with the public engagement, and then are they also going to be working on rewriting that, or is that something more done in-house, or?
It'll be a combination. It'll be there's some background statistics which we will provide, as well as looking out to the future. So we know that Sioux Falls grows by about 5,000 to 6,000 people, or 2 to 3% every year, and that we're expanding and bringing in about 700 acres through annexation every year. So those, we kind of look out and we can provide those numbers and see where the growth is going to happen. What we want the consultant to tell us, or be able to provide us, is what trends are happening in this country and in Sioux Falls that we need to address. And you see it since the last update. We've had the COVID-19 issue, and then we've had a real surge in building permits, but we're starting to come back down from that. So it'll be interesting to see where that shows us going by 2050.
Yeah, and you just talked about it, kind of that, just some changes. I mean, when this was originally written in 2009, I mean, the difference now with the people wanting, or people wanting and we needing more density, you know, in kind of some of our core areas. So that'll be interesting to be able to add some of those elements to the comprehensive plan also that we didn't really have or didn't really address, you know, 25 years ago or whatever, so or 15 years ago.
And hopefully what we get out of this is some steps to go forward, some policies and things that the city should look to adopt in the next 10 to 15 years to reach that vision of the community.
Yeah. And so I know you probably, the timeline, you guys probably have a real rough draft, because like you said, once you select that consultant, kind of give you a better idea of public engagement, how long that takes. But do you see residents getting involved this year with some public engagement, or do you think that's the bulk of that's going to be in 2025 and then writing it and presenting it at the end
So
of it?
we're going to have 2 phases. So the first phase is a survey, statistically valid survey. So we'll be reaching out to the public probably this summer and fall.
Okay.
And then phase 2, we'll see more public engagement into next probably summer, and then we'll have a final document by the 4th quarter of 2025 so that we can adopt it and start getting some policies in place and acted on.
Yeah, and one of the great things with what people maybe don't understand is, so then your group is doing the comprehensive plan update, and my group really handles more of the current development with the shape, places, zoning ordinance. So some of those policies that are changed in the comprehensive plan or updated in the comprehensive plan, then we'll have to come back and actually incorporate some of those things into the zoning ordinance and
Absolutely.
get some of those options. So I think that's the great thing is, if you want to get involved at the bottom, which is the comprehensive plan, because you have more say as a resident of Sioux Falls, and you get less as you continue to go up what we call that pyramid as you go to the top of it. So yeah, so getting involved is a great thing. So what else can you tell us about the comprehensive plan?
What the public should know is that in the next couple of months, we'll start seeing that rollout of the public participation program, including the survey and then stakeholder meetings, and with everything wrapping up and getting onto City Council agenda by December of 2025. So we're really excited about this upcoming major update to our comprehensive plan.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great, and hopefully we'll be able to have you back on. I think it'll be nice to have you back on maybe early next year in 2025, because we can talk about that statistical survey and then really what are the options, or what you think are the options for people to get involved in 2025. So I think it'll be great to get you back on there. So
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, thanks a lot for joining us today, and congratulations again on your new position. So
Thank you.
Yep. And thanks for joining us today, Sioux Falls. The Planning Commission meeting for April is on April 3rd at 6 o'clock at the Carnegie Town Hall. And as always, we do allow public input on any of the items that we talked about today. And also, we do have that 5-minute public comment period at the end of the agenda to allow you to talk anything planning related for up to 5 minutes. So thanks, Sioux Falls, and have a great day.